she ate the entire bottom of it, which is about 1.5 meters long.
Okay.
Oh.
Is there a cord? Is there not? And if there is a cord, what sort of damage has it done? Is it causing basically the intestine to die off? If that's the case, we've got a big surgery.
It's Marie, yeah. A little sickly.
This isn't really what we expected.
Little Marie.
Marie? This isn't the normal Marie.
I know. She didn't even have time to go on Facebook and update her status or anything.
Come for it.
It's so not Marie, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's the first sign I actually realised when I walked in the door. She wasn't at my feet. I didn't hear a peep out of it, and I actually thought someone took her because it was that quiet. This is what she ate.
Swimming costume.
Yeah. That whole length, but on the bottom, that ties at the back.
It goes for about 1 metre.
And I haven't, for the last 3 days it's been coming out, and it's only been little bits like that have been coming out.
Collectively, we've only recovered about 20 centimetres worth.
I mean, the most obvious thing is how depressed she looks right now. I mean, she's got quite sad eyes and just looks very down in the dumps, and that actually does mean a lot because it's showing she's not feeling well. And no eating, she hasn't been eating at all?
She hasn't eaten in about...
She won't eat a thing.
24 to 48 hours.
So she's Marie.
Squish.
Is she normally a bit grumpy like that?
No.
No, okay.
It's usually fun and games for her, but right now it's quite vicious.
Yeah. Let's feel her abdomen here and just see if I can feel anything abnormal. In fact, she's got a back arched. It says that she's certainly sore there. You can see her reaction to that. She doesn't really like it.
It's your head. It's your head.
What's that?
This is like, when you're a baby and you have a blanket and you grow up and you take it with you, that's what Marie does with her hat.
You have to understand they not only love this dog, they live their lives through Marie.
And I just said to her, Marie, I don't think you're old enough yet to handle a mobile phone, so Twitter's out of the question. She has her own sombrero, which can be seen on her Facebook page. She has 81 friends at the moment, including Chris.
It's just hard to actually keep it quite a serious mind when you hear about Marie's obsession with the sombrero and her eye for fashion and Facebook pages and all the rest of it. In all seriousness, you do actually have to keep a focus and realise that you've got a sick dog here. So there's one little part just high up in her abdomen, which when I feel it, it squelches and it's gassy, and she just jumps a little bit. Well, she's letting me feel all of it apart from one area. You hear that sound?
Oh.
That's actually gas in her intestine. Okay.
Oh.
Another one. It's a little bit bily, so it's just showing her gut's a little bit inflamed as well, which is what we'd expect the way she looks. The concern I've got is that we're still missing at least a foot of swimming costume. She could have chewed on that and then left it somewhere in the house, or she could have chewed on it and swallowed it and left it somewhere in her intestine. Her heart rate's quite high, which to me says that she's in a bit of pain, and it's just a little bit shocky. I mean, her behaviour indicates she's in a little bit of shock too. She's just a little bit erratic. When was the last time she pooed?
Early this morning, yeah.
This morning. No swimming costume?
I'm the one who always gets the swimming costume.
So no bits came out this morning?
Mind you, I didn't really check.
Yeah, okay. Just should be hearing more gut sounds than I am. So her gut should be squelching occasionally, and it's pretty still. A reason that a gut becomes still is if it is blocked. So it's something we do need to have a look at. So the point of this x-ray is really to see what's going on in that gut, and almost like a drawstring in swimwear, it pulls tight and actually almost locks that intestine up into a loop. And if that's the case, that intestine can actually die off, and that can be really serious really quickly. Can you widen it a bit further, make it longer? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, ready?
X-ray!
That sound those girls are really hating was coming from this loop here. You can see how much gas there is flowing through there. The unfortunate thing about a swimming costume is that it doesn't show up in x-rays. It's not like bone or a rock that might be in the intestine. Essentially, it's invisible. The characteristic signs of blockage or an internal problem are a gas build-up and also an intestine that is all coiled up, basically uncomfortable, and it's inflamed. So the choices really are, do we let nature take its course and let Marie try and pass that out, or do we get in there and remove this before it can cause problems? And if it causes problems, they could be really serious problems. It's a tough choice. Do you want to come through and have a look at Marie? I'll show you the x-rays as well. The problem I face is that I know how much Marie means to them and they're going to be looking for an answer right now. The other problem I have is that I don't have one. And so we're just going to have to work through the next few hours to work out what the plan is with Marie. The swimming costume cord isn't going to show up because it's not dense enough, essentially, to show up in x-rays. So we're never going to see it, but what we're looking for is signs that it's there.
Do we have to like wait it out, or?
That's what we're trying to work out at the moment, is whether we do wait it out or whether we do operate and actually try and remove that cord right now, if it's in there.
But what happens if you choose to operate and then it's not in there?
Exactly.
This dog's essentially my baby. Hillary bought her for me.
In all seriousness, Genevieve's brother died about 6 months ago. Obviously, she was beside herself, and we just moved out together.
I mean, we don't do anything without Marie. The other day, we went and saw a psychic, and Marie came with us. And
She's been to the museum, the art gallery.
She saw Spider-Man. She's pretty much one of us.
I have a laugh with the girls about the way they treat Marie, but when you know what they've been through, it makes you understand why that little dog is so important to them.
Should be a familiar sound, Marie. With small dogs, it's actually quite hard to get the catheter in.
Oh! What do you think?
She's not happy at all.
Can I try doing this with you guys outside? Sometimes dogs are very different without their owners there. Sometimes it sounds strange, but they do, in a way, show off or play up when their owners are around because they know they can get away with it. So we do have to be a little bit tough on Marie right now.
It's okay.
So the plan is just to take her through and rest her in the little hospital tonight, if that's all right?
Yeah. Are we like able to bring stuff of hers? Like,
Yeah. What do you mean by a few things?
Just got a shoe and just got a bed.
And her book, she might like.
She might look like a picture of us.
Go and get it, as long as it's a few things.
Yeah, we won't go nuts.
Okay.
I think the take-home message here is a few things.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's all right. I'll see you soon. A few things, you reckon? We'll see.
Hello, little one. Here she comes outside. Amy, put you some beer.
What is this?
Doug, you said we could bring.
All right, let's go and find a place for it all. Am I meant to be reading that to her tonight, or?
If you could, we're just a few chapters. I've marked the page where we're up to. So
Come on,
she'll sleep.
let's go.
Where is she going?
She is quite sick, as you can see. I mean, you know for yourself just by looking at her, she's not well. We've just got to make sure she doesn't get worse and get worse quickly. If she does, she goes to surgery straight away. If she's stable, but there's still no improvement, she's probably going to go to surgery anyway. Are you sure she's comfortable?
Is she going to say Hail Mary?
No, we'll leave the religion for off camera.
The fact is, what we're really lacking here is a definitive diagnosis we can hang our hat on. My hope with this barium here that I've just mixed up is that we might even be able to outline that mysterious swimsuit cord that we're all looking for.
Good girl.
What I didn't really want to do was spill the barium on her. It's tricky when she's behaving the way she is because any barium that ends up over her fur shows up on x-rays. So in certain shots, it could be just in the wrong place and confuse me, so we have to try and clean some of this off. The plan now is to really wait for that bearing to work its way through Marie's intestine, see where it ends up, and from there we'll get a great idea with our first x-ray first thing in the morning about whether we need to operate or not.
Hello, miss.
Was she? You said she was a graduate of puppy school?
Yeah, she did really well.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll understand why I'm questioning that. Likes to.
Oh, she's not happy. She must be sore or something.
Yeah, I think she is.
Okay.
She's now had 12 hours to pass that swimsuit cord, so she hasn't done that, which
She's got a sore tummy, obviously.
she does. No, Marie, it's x-ray time.
X-ray.
The barium is making its way the whole way through. See, it's gone the whole way through. That's the colon coming out there.
So it must be passing something.
See, that looks like it's corkscrewing there, as though potentially the cord might be starting to tighten up that little bit of bowel.
So what's the next step?
We've got every reason to operate now.
Okay.
She hasn't passed it. It's now been at least 12 hours. She's looking worse.
She's sore.
And she's sore.
Yeah.
This is the big issue. We cannot be sure that that cord is actually inside Marie. If it's not inside her, who knows where it is. But if I could bet, I'll be putting money on the fact it's in there. It looks like it's in there. Marie's acting like it's in there. We've got every reason to go in. The thing is, she's not getting any better. If anything, she's just slightly worse, just a little bit more sore in her belly. So we can wait and we can see if she does pass that over the course of a few days, but she's going to be in a lot of pain through that. Whereas I think the best solution is to go in there now and actually make a little incision. If the cord's there, which I think it is, pull it out, close it up, done.
I'd rather her like go in and be overdone within an hour than be in pain for 3 days. So
That's my thinking.
Marie, did we bring you some flowers? Look, it's your favourite colour. She's a lot happier this morning. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she
be
has to be. She's Marie.
It's Marie. If anyone's going to get through it, trust me, it's Marie.
My only worry is the girls don't truly realise just how serious this surgery is. The tricky part of the surgery really is to do with Marie's size. She's very small, also she's very young, so she doesn't have a huge amount of body reserves. That's why we haven't been able to really linger and see if she got better. The big unknown is what we see when we get in there. Is there a cord? Is there not? And if there is a cord, what sort of damage has it done? Is it causing basically the intestine to die off? If that's the case, we've got a big surgery. For me, this is really the critical moment. Once we make an incision in here, I'll be able to know and then feel whether we have a swimsuit cord in there. And I guess that's going to influence where we go from there. What do you think, Neil? Where's your money?
50-50.
50-50? Jeez, thanks for the faith. Her intestine will be a couple of metres long, so there's a lot to really search for. Yeah, nothing yet. So we're looking for a few minutes now. There's no sign of the cord, but everything is very inflamed in here. The lymph nodes are quite enlarged and quite angry. Now, there's little pieces of what feel like swimsuit cord in there, but no long threads. Because I was hoping for the magical long string that we could just pull out with one cut. So the search will continue. So there's a little bit of swimsuit actually inside her cecum. Now, if it's been sitting there and essentially fermenting and causing irritation, then that may explain why she's been sick. It's almost like appendicitis for a dog. So I guess now we've identified what the problem is, it's a matter of fixing it. Now we've got two options. We can either make an incision and actually remove that little bit of cord, but The thing is, where it caused the problem is actually pretty close to home. It's only got to go down the rest of the colon and then it's out. So rather than making a cut and actually potentially causing an infection, I'm actually going to milk it through the colon so it only has maybe a few centimetres to travel and actually then pushed out in Marie's little poos. So while we found one problem, we can't assume it's the only problem. We do have to check the rest of the intestine and make sure there aren't other pieces of cord lurking in there. So that's really the last of the intestine checked. I'm pretty comfortable there's no more swimsuit cord in there. I guess the mystery now is, where is the rest of it? You want to think you're nervous? How you going?
Good. Killing time.
Do you want to come and see your guy?
Yes.
Come here, my family. Come here.
The wagging tail's a good sign. When we went in there, the first thing I did was start at the stomach and then work my way through the intestine trying to find if there were any blockages or any of that cord there. And in the cecum, what we felt was something was in there, and we moved it through, and it was what felt like a little piece of cord or a little piece of material. And so we pushed it down her colon, so she'll actually pass herself. Once she can eat, once she can keep it down, and once she can prove that she's over the anaesthetic and over this whole hurdle, then she can go home. You know the score, Marie. You know the score. It's nice at this spot. Come on. Bit of privacy, please. Ooh. You know, Marie, this could frame you. Up until now, we had no proof. Nice little present. Yeah, now I've got to go through and look for it. The answer could be in the bag. Found something that looks suspicious. A little bit of a clean up. Great work, isn't it? And I'm no expert in women's swimwear, just the thickness and the fact it's got that elastic there. It's swimming costume, without a doubt. It's a relief in the way that we were pretty sure, but never 100% sure. And finally, we can absolutely say that Marie did eat the swimming costume, because that's part of it. Never thought I'd say it, Marie, but I think I'll miss you in your own little unique way. There you go, look out. There we go. Come on, Marie, let's go. Are you excited or something? Gently. What is that?
That's her bed.
It's like something Zsa Zsa Gabor had. Have to slow her down. She's got to be quiet. I mean that, otherwise she's going to need restitching. There are some things that you need though. First of all, there's obviously that. Okay. Maybe keep that away from her.
We'll frame that one.
Yeah, but if you really want to frame something, this is probably more important. That little thing there, that has actually been through her gut, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Unbelievably exciting. We were pretty worried. We were really emotional the whole week.
All right, I'll see you later.
Thank you so much, Chris. We really appreciate it, and Marie does as well. We'll definitely be sending updates.
Yeah, I know. I'll miss you all.
Thank you, Chris. And we'll see you soon.
You, Marie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Does your favourite vet have what it takes to be a star on Bondi Vet? We're looking for the best vets from around the globe to join our team. Let us know at bondivet.com and you could win an incredible once-in-a-lifetime holiday to Bondi Beach. Stay in luxury accommodation overlooking the iconic beach and meet the stars of the series. To enter, tell us in 50 words or less why you think your vet should join the Bondi Vet team. Enter now at bondivet.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny. If you enjoyed this video, then please remember to subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen now to continue watching more great content.